What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and I'm on location. We got some things to talk about. Like the video as my intro plays, because we got to get right into it.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Sun in the sky.
Okay, guys, I could not talk about this. I'm saying it right off the bat. Jonathan Majors is a stunt queen. Do that as you may. Do that with it however you want to swing it. I don't trust him. And Meagan Good is a national treasure in these streets, and she's being used. When I saw this, hey, I see you guys coming in. Also, happy Mother's Day to everybody who is a mother, and the Munties out there. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. Deserve the world. Okay, but let's get into this. I don't like this from Meagan Good. Now, rumors surfaced that Jonathan Majors is dating Meagan Good. It says the Marvel star, who's facing ongoing legal trouble, has struck up a romance with the Think Like a Man actress. Hold on one second. I'm on this resort. Hold on one second. This guy already did my area. I just saw him. We just talked. Hold on. Now I know why he's still in this area. There's a very pretty lady, and the guy with the leaf blower is definitely, they're having some eye contact. Love is in the air in the DR. Sorry about that. I waited till he finished this particular area. Anyway, I don't believe it, and this is why I do not believe it. Let's get back to it. It says sources with direct knowledge told TMZ that while the relationship is fairly new, Majors 34 and Good 41 have gotten close over the past few weeks. This does not pass the smell test. You just broke up with your preacher husband to move on to somebody who has abuse allegations. Come on. This is the real. Everybody knows Jonathan Majors to look like this. Dude has put on 1,000 pounds of muscle, but this is the real Jonathan Majors. This is the real Jonathan Majors, y'all. This is who Jonathan Major was just a few years ago. Then he got that HBO show that I loved, Lovecraft Country. And then his body turned into this. But this is Jonathan. And this is who Jonathan actually likes. When an opportunity arises for him to date somebody, this is his type, not Meagan Good. Now, y'all, Meagan is also not new to running a stunt. She is not new to running a stunt. Let's not forget the day she decided to let Khloe Kardashian, of all the Kardashians, she chose Khloe to go to a red carpet wearing a leash that Khloe had control of. Now, this looks like the Khloe that I remember, not the one that we know her as now, but this is Khloe. And look at the twins' real face. Look at Khloe and the twins' real face. This was before the Kardashians went into complete plastic mode. This was the Khloe we met. Now, Meagan, naturally beautiful, but you're still wearing a leash. So you're not new to running a stunt. I would not be surprised if there is some publicity going on with this. The real Jonathan is scary. They're allegations, not facts. Hey. Also, guys, this is definitely not my normal time. So like the video, it lets YouTube know that we are here. Like, share, all those things. I appreciate it. But yeah, I cannot see Meagan Good, the national treasure that she is, going with this guy at all, or the real version of him. Y'all do with it as you may. I have dropped the link because I will take some calls towards the end of this. People will be able to come up if you have something to say. We got 141 in the group in the room. We got to let YouTube know that we're here. And I'm doing this on my vacation, y'all. So y'all know I needed to talk to y'all. She is very beautiful. She is very beautiful, but she is a former stunt queen. This was running a stunt. And she doesn't need it because she's actually a bona fide actress with a bona fide career. You never need to stoop down to the Kardashians. And if you're going to stoop to a Kardashian, at least let it be like Kim or Kanye. They're better stunt queens. Again, guys, I don't think this passes the smell test, but let's go ahead and move on to Jamie Foxx. Now, a lot of you have been asking me, why haven't I been covering the Jamie Foxx stuff? For a multitude of reasons. We don't know anything definitively about what's going on with him. Everything is like through the rumor mill. And so initially, let me show you guys. I want to say Jamie Foxx is not a stunt king. This thumbnail was about Jonathan Majors. Jamie Foxx, I really do believe, is having some really intense issues, but I want to show you guys how this started. So it says, it's been a month since Jamie Foxx was hospitalized. The daughter did an update, but I want to let you guys see how this started, because this is not passing the smell test, and this is why I did it live, because I want to see what you guys have to say. It says, we wanted to share that my father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Corinne, 29, said in a statement posted on social media on April 12th. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery. We know how beloved he is and appreciate your prayers, she added. The family asked for privacy during this time. The thing is, why are you releasing a statement asking for privacy? You would have had privacy had you never released the statement, because nobody found out that he was in the hospital until you put it out there. So I want to be clear. I don't think that there's anything nefarious per se with her releasing a statement about her father. She's allowed to do that, just like anybody else in the world would want people to show love and support. The problem is you're asking for privacy while telling the public, and that never works out. So what is this? Y'all know over here, we do a thing where we're straight shooters, but we
like,
also,
girl, get it together. Connect the dots.
Why are you telling us about your father's medical issues? Now, behind the scenes, let's look at this. You have a whole team of people. You have Jamie Foxx's own management team, Jamie Foxx's own PR. Now, and he's part of a movie right now starring him and Cameron Diaz. That movie has its own PR. So there is machines working in place. The only person who can supersede that machine would be a family member, because his management cannot release any information without Jamie giving the okay, nor can his PR. Nobody has carte blanche to do that, except maybe his daughter. So to me, it leads me to believe that there was something serious that went on with Jamie Foxx, and he did not have the ability to say, go ahead and release a statement. So then his daughter did. But by doing so, it created a media storm, not only for him, but also for the movie. There's stunt doubles all the time in movies, but then the fact that a stunt double stood in for Jamie while he was sick, it swayed public opinion against that movie, and it got backlash for completing the movie, as if there is not, people think, there's only going to be the stars who make money. No, there are people who don't make a lot of money who work on these movies. They need the movie to finish so that everybody can get paid. It caused a media firestorm. We all know it would have leaked, but it had not leaked. And I do think that leaks will start becoming a lot less readily available because if you remember, Vanessa Bryant got paid millions of dollars for the release of the pictures of Kobe Bryant and her daughter. I don't think that leaks are going to, or look at Tasha K. Mr. Kelly is up in arms because information from his private phone calls were leaked to Tasha K. So I don't know that it would have happened, but what I do know is his daughter, whether it was good intentioned or not, released the information. Now she's pulling it back and saying that the media is at fault. She said it's sad to see how the media runs wild, she wrote on Instagram. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday. This sounds like the most unbelievable beat. Look, if Jamie Foxx were playing pickleball yesterday and he is in some form of good health, then there would be, I would think that there would be some type of something more than this. Let me show you. What he has released so far is just a message saying he wants to thank everybody for, the love and support. But there's no verbal communication there. There's no video there. And now there's so much fanfare around his health. We literally don't know what to believe. Nobody owes the media or the public anything, but you guys have chosen to put it out. Whether he knows exactly what's pickleball. Yeah, so you guys are with me. I hope and that Jamie Foxx is on the road to recovery. If the rumors are true that this man had a stroke, then you guys know that one of my closest friends, she had 3 strokes in one day, and her recovery has been extremely slow. Her recovery, half of her body is paralyzed, so she's working to learn to speak. All those things could be true. So putting out that he was ill through some form of a complication and then not really saying anything else other than the media is wrong for spinning it, it's almost like you created a firestorm and you're adding fuel. What is pickleball? I asked that yesterday. Lonnie, apparently it's like tennis with paddles. Okay. So if he's up and he's about, more power to him. I really hope that this man is healthy, but let's deep dive a little bit. So Corinne is, an aspiring actress. So I went to her Instagram and I saw something that was pretty interesting, and y'all can tell me if you kind of see this too. Where is it? So, Beat Shazam is top on her list. She's an actress. But when I went through her stuff, just about everything that she has involving Jamie, her father, ups her numbers. So let's just show this. Again, she's a very beautiful girl. She seems really lovely. She does some work with endometriosis. I've been like deep diving with her. But anything involving her father, her Instagram hits go up. So she just released this Intel commercial with her father after all of this has hit, and her numbers are 377,000. Prior to that, they were 251,000. So you're thinking, oh, what's 100,000? 100,000 is a lot, because once these people get to these levels on Instagram and they become an influencer, it ups their money. So yes, there is something to be said about her working with her father and utilizing that connection to help her career. Everything involving Jamie gets numbers. But now the things after, because a lot of people didn't follow her prior to this announcement, it has upped her appeal on Instagram. So this could be something where her father is saying, release this information. It could help, but who knows? But there is a market increase in the number of Instagram hits that she is getting after she is making these announcements. So you guys do with that as you may. I really hope that Jamie. Oh, also I've dropped the link. We got almost 300 people in here. Definitely hit the like button. We got larger curves. What's up,
Hey, what's
larger?
good, Mims?
Nothing much. Just vacationing.
I know. And so where are you again? I saw you enjoying life,
I'm
living
in
your life like it's golden.
I don't know about all that, but I'm in DR right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got family out there? Or did
No,
you
but
just pick that place?
no, it's a friend's wedding. I will say this much though. A lot of the people out here, they don't speak English and I don't speak Spanish. And a lot of people have asked me, "Are you Dominican?" And then when I say no, well, do you speak Spanish? And I say no, they frown. So I have been invited to the Dominican table.
Oh, nice,
So next time
nice.
I'm gonna have to learn a little Spanish.
Yeah. Rosetta Stone, Babel,
Or
your friend.
I'll buy that earpiece.
Oh,
I'll
that
buy
translates it automatically for you?
that translate. I will say the people are super, super nice out here. Very,
Uh-huh.
very hospitable. But as nice as these like resorts are and stuff like this,
Yeah,
and the
it's
resorts,
gorgeous.
they cost a lot of money. They don't pay these people a lot. So if you come out here, make sure to get Dominican pesos and tip everybody directly just to make sure that they are actually getting the money because they work very hard to accommodate um, the people here. And you want to make sure that the money goes to the real people who keep this, keep everything running.
Right on.
So,
Shout out to the hospitality crew.
right.
That,
Bring
yeah.
them, and they take American dollars as well, but they work very, very hard. So,
But they're not
in
worth
terms,
nothing these days, y'all.
say that again.
I said, but they not worth nothing these days. We got to pay them in pesos.
What $10 US $10 would be more? I mean, so $10 is I think like 1,000 Dominican pesos. So I just made sure to have a lot of cash in their denominations and American just to make sure that they get what they deserve because they're a
Right.
very very nice people.
Awesome. Awesome.
Um,
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
okay, so far, did you just hear what I said about the Jamie Foxx stuff?
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, somebody needs to say something and get this straight. Like them people scandalizing his name like that. All these intuitions and all that stuff. Well, he used to do this, he used to do that, and he does. Either tell us what's wrong with him or don't tell us, but don't speculate. Especially with somebody that's an icon. He's done a lot for the culture, I feel like overall. And I feel like they need to not muddy his names and just let us know, should we be praying or should we be making plans? But all this other stuff, no. But I do see your thing about the numbers also. Mm,
It's a
mm,
little it I don't look, I know that the world social media runs the world. And I understand that you want like anybody else. Some people's mother might pass away, they put it on social media. Somebody gets sick, they put it on social media. I always tell people when something happens, hey, this is going on. If you're a praying person, pray. If you're not, please send positive energy to the person. I think that those kind of things work. I just, in this particular situation, I really feel like something is gravely wrong with this man. And
yeah,
I feel like maybe if you wanted it to be a private matter, you probably should have kept it a private matter.
right, right, for
Because Jamie
sure.
Foxx is famous, but if he's somewhere in a hospital bed or he's recovering and his movie's still going on, there there's nothing there that would generate public interest, right? He's famous, but he's
Hmm.
not like Kardashian's famous. Jamie Foxx could probably, you know, put on a hat or maybe a prosthetic nose and still go out in the public, with glasses on. He's famous, but he's not the kind of fame where he leaves, steps out of his house, and people, 8 photographers are following him.
Yeah,
Jamie is
well,
super
I don't know.
private,
I
given
guess
his
it
face.
depends on where he would be. Like if he stepped out in our around us, we'd be like everybody would know him. But you're saying as far as like wider
Well,
recognition than
if
here.
if Jamie was just at his home recovering, nobody would know.
Right, right.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's world famous, so he's known everywhere. That's not what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is it's not like if the Kardashians aren't photoed for one day, you have 8,000 people saying, "Where are the Kardashians? What happened? Did the show get canceled?"
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I feel you.
what was the other story? Oh,
Bless his
Jonathan
heart
Majors.
regardless.
If Chloe, doesn't step outside for a few days, then people think something's going on. If she doesn't post for a few days,
Oh, no.
what would you
Is
do if
that
you saw Meagan Good on a leash pulled by Khloe Kardashian?
right? Would be like, what's going on, Megan? What the F is going What year is this? Where did you find this?
I think this was like what 10, 12 years ago, maybe
Okay,
15.
that
But
explains everybody was in a very different place.
notice Megan's face looks
No.
the same though. I can't. The same can't be said for everybody else in this pic.
Yeah, yeah, no. And look, everybody was just talking about Sukiyana with the good being on a leash, getting walked by that man a couple weeks ago, and she wasn't even the first one getting walked by somebody. And this one is getting walked by a white lady, y'all. That we could talk about that. That could be a whole other something, but it's Mother's Day. I won't go there.
You like Jonathan Majors? You want to date him?
No, I don't want to date him. I think he's like when everybody makes like a big deal of like hotness, he's not as hot to me as others. However, you know, uh okay, I'm not even gonna say it, but look, look what's happening. Tiger Woods, he's getting sued for SH because the lady's like, he wouldn't let me live there unless you're his live-in girlfriend, lady. And now this lady going out partying, saying that she's been whooped, but he's like, look, there's nothing wrong with her. And I just don't know. Timing is everything. Keep your hands to yourself in any situation. If there's a possibility to do that, unless you're really fighting back, just keep your hands to yourself. And look, I don't know
Um,
why they're making him a public kind of, why is everybody dropping him? It hasn't even been proven yet. So that's the other part. Like, let it get proven and then drop him. But I just don't know that everybody needs dropping immediately without some kind of footage of the actual incident of harm.
I mean, I would agree. Definitely, I would agree with you. Guilty until proven innocent. However, I do think that a black man in Hollywood, and I'll just be honest, a black man in Hollywood dating a Caucasian woman, and then she says that she has been assaulted. They, the 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 level of scrutiny he is now under is probably different than if it had been a non-black man.
Right.
It is what it is. Everybody dropped him extremely quickly, and he was about to be one of the next big Marvel superheroes. So
Right.
that would have catapulted him even further. But I do feel like his career is stifled. But that's why I think the whole him dating Meagan Good is for
Uh-huh.
him to try to get back in the good graces of black people.
Right. Didn't Michael B. Jordan, didn't he used to date other groups, and then people were mad at him too, and then he dated
And he
Lori
paid
Harvey
then he paid
or
for Lori
something?
Harvey's fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that was partly a transactional relationship to
Mm-hmm.
get him in the good graces of the black community, but we see right through
Me
you guys.
too.
Anyway,
Right, right.
somebody said, are you saying Jamie's daughter is posting him to get her IG numbers up? No, not saying that specifically, but I am saying that there has been an uptick in her numbers since that happened. And I'm pretty sure that the brand deal that she has with Jamie, she was probably already required to post that today or
Mm-hmm.
yesterday when she posted that. But those numbers are increasingly going up as a result of her Google hits being up. Like there is something to be said about the way that the media works, the way that YouTube works,
Right.
the way There
Right.
is money involved in this. So no, I'm not saying that specifically, but I am saying there is an uptick in her numbers. And it
Right.
is a result of what she has been, you know, her communicating what's going on with her father. What's up, Lunar Love?
Good day, everyone. I hope everyone is having a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Hey,
You
man.
too, darling.
Thank you,
Happy
man.
Mother's Day to you, ladies.
I'm coming a bit off topic. I'm sorry. I don't want to derail your show, but have you heard
Mm-hmm.
about the news about John Morant again?
The who?
John Morant,
Oh
the
yeah,
basket.
the basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a dummy.
Well, he did
These
it
people,
again.
the
He did
yeah,
it.
I heard Really B was talking about it this morning, and then I saw it on TMZ. I don't want to talk so much about that just because it involves a pow pow, and uh, sometimes those things will get you demonetized. That's one of those words. But
Yeah. Well,
you know, if you want to tell the people the story, you can.
it's certainly getting him demonetized because he might be suspended again. Well, he is suspended again from all team activities, and he lost $39 million from not being selected as NBA All Team over this week. So he's hemorrhaging money at this point for his actions.
Yeah, I sometimes covering celebrities can be kind of annoying because they reach a level where they feel like they're untouchable and they can do whatever. He clearly knows that he got in trouble for that last time and then he did it again. So to me, you're a dummy. You know what people could be doing with that amount of money? Somebody says, so what are you saying? Are you saying, sounds like you're accusing her of clout chasing? No, I said directly what I said. I don't think that if she wanted privacy, she should have announced it. Now that she has announced it, her Google numbers have gone up. I'm not saying she did it for that reason, but even if she did, so what? I'm telling you that there is a direct correlation between her announcing it and her numbers going up. I think she announced it, like I said earlier, to kind of let the public know, hey, this is what's going on with my father. And I don't think that his management could have done it if Jamie could not verbalize that directly to them. Is that
Mhm.
clear, larger, what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you're not saying that it's a direct, like, ooh, let me post this and my numbers will be higher. It's just what happened to happen because of
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. And if people didn't have it for extra information about her father's condition from her, then we wouldn't have that to add to our equation of, is that a reason why? Because all publicity is good publicity in a way, So it's not that she's doing it on purpose, because I don't think that she's doing that to her
Yeah,
dad at all.
I don't think she's
That would
doing
be
that.
gross.
I don't even
You
mind
know
her
what I
doing
mean?
it,
Say that again.
even if she did it on purpose. Honestly, I mean, other celebrities help their children, so if this boosting her numbers and she want to be an influencer, she could do it. But the privacy part is like, if you ask for privacy, then you give yourself privacy by not posting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with
for
it. We
sure, for
wouldn't
sure.
have known. But no, I don't I don't think that in the back of her mind she thought this will boost my numbers. I really do think that her dad went through something and she decided to let the world know, but I don't think she realized the firestorm that it would create with the media. And, you know, Jamie is kind of like beloved in these streets. He's one of those. We've never heard anything negative about Jamie. Pretty much all celebrities love him. He's a crossover appeal. So just her posting that, maybe even without his management being aware, or it didn't sound like something that was carefully crafted. It sounded like somebody's child who was worried about their father. But
Right.
it was counterproductive because if privacy is what you want, then. But yeah, um, someone told her to make that statement. I don't think so. I feel like that was just her talking from the heart, not even realizing because I don't think a manager or a person would say announce something that they didn't have to and then say, we want to keep it private. So I hope, knowing what I know about people who have had a stroke, if that is what he has, it is a uphill battle if it wasn't caught quickly enough. Some people lose half of, usually, I think it's their left side, or is it the right side? They lose half of the use of their body. So that can be their mouth, their hands, their arms. My friend, her foot is still paralyzed, so she's having to learn to walk with a boot. So,
Wow.
but yeah, it's a sad situation. I hope that this is not the case with Jamie, and I hope that he really is playing pickleball, whatever,
Yeah. But then
whatever.
imagine if she didn't post him, it'll cause another narrative saying that she don't care about her dad
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And
I
if
don't
she
think
was
so.
posting her life and they'd be like, oh, she don't check for her dad. Look at her. She living her life. What happened to Jamie? Why are you posting Jamie? So it'll
But
cause
nobody knew. Her not posting her father, she would have posted it because she had that Intel contract. She would have posted a video of him, and we would have thought, okay, there's another video of Jamie and his daughter talking about Intel computers. You know, like it. I just don't think that she thought. I think that she was worried about her father and posted a heartfelt message without realizing that it would reverberate for everybody who works on the movie, everybody on his team. Like they're probably having to work overtime in addition to the stress that comes with somebody that you love being in a situation where their life might be in danger. It's really sad. And that's why I haven't been really talking about it too much because I would rather
Yeah.
have some definitive information. You know what I mean?
I know.
Sunflower, welcome to the channel.
Hey, hi everyone. I like your accents. Mims, I think it's really cool that you're taking a break, and taking like us on your vacation. It's very inspiring. It actually inspired me to take a trip this week, and it's nice to see you relaxing because you do a lot of videos, so that's pretty cool. Um,
Thank you.
yeah, and then regarding like Jonathan Majors, I was so disappointed because it's a tale as old as time where there's some guys who just have that preference for colonizers. And it's not to say that you can't date other, but you can tell when they have that preference above their own. And it usually lands them in spots like this, right?
You talking
Now,
about
I'm not.
Jonathan Majors?
He
Okay.
has problems by himself. I'll not excuse that. But I also feel like
I'm okay. I'm sorry. I'm listening, Sunflower.
no. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, like I feel like he was such a big letdown because he was poised to be, in my eyes, the next like box office king.
Mm-hmm.
And I am one of the few people who like that is my type, the strong face, silent
Oh, this is your
man.
type?
Mm-hmm.
Him right here in the picture?
Yeah, he looks like I'm gonna be really transparent. Like I like a nice body with something funny in the face to scare people. That's just my little kink.
Okay. Live your
um
best life.
I love it. She knows herself.
yeah, it has to be over 6'2", right? um
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, that's a requirement because I'm very short. But like I was super disappointed, but I also feel like he brought it on himself because when you're on like the rise of fame, you gotta know who you are and you gotta know who's at your table. So that tells me he's gotten away with it for so long that he never got checked, and he didn't even tell himself like, hey, I'm entering new heights. Let me just tailor myself. Let me go get help. None of that. He gave me like ego king, and it all came crashing down at the hands of who? The colonizer's daughter.
The
That's
colonizers.
yeah. That's my input for today.
Wait, Sunflower, Sunflower. I think I
Yeah.
remember you. You got a
Yeah, you
Jeep
do.
before, right?
Mims, why you can't let my past be my past? Because you know why? Mims? Like,
Uh-huh.
no, but like, all right, this is not tea, but I'm just sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Like in my circle, one of my friends, which I need to like investigate who celebrities are. But anyhow, one of my friends was in Atlanta, and she actually saw the guy we were talking about earlier. Like, I don't want to be specific, but you know who I'm talking about, the one who's sick now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She saw him, and she said it was like right before the whole fiasco went down.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I will say to actually no, I don't have anything to say to it actually. Let's scratch that from the record. But I just want to open up everyone's eyes to see him from like a human angle. I'll say
Mm-hmm.
that. And for everything that has transpired with him recently in the media, like he's still one of ours, right? And I feel like
Yeah.
we should
Right.
love and protect him. Like
Oh,
I grew up watching this man be great, and I
hello.
feel like for everything that's going on right now, like I just want to, hold him to the highest esteem. I don't want to send anything but positive vibes. The daughter, I'm just going to let her be a daughter. She's just talking
She's
about her dad
scared.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, she's scared.
So,
Yeah.
I don't think she knew that the firestorm was going to come. I think it was like something happens to somebody in your family, and whether they're famous or not, it's still her dad. So
You're right.
she's the one who had
right.
carte blanche to talk about it because it's her father. She doesn't have to go to a management team and say, "Can I say this?" Because it's her daddy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I just want a lot more compassion on that end where
Mm-hmm.
he's concerned, and maybe not, this is gonna sound bad, but like maybe not shed too much light on it, because if you were in his shoes and you were laying in not the best position, the thing that you would want is for everyone to just not talk about it, you know? Um,
Well, he would
and
have
just,
to talk to his daughter about releasing information. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
that's true.
that would have to be a conversation. I know that when my friend she had those three strokes in one day, she had just
Hmm.
had a baby. She wasn't thinking about, oh,
Media.
I need to do this for, well, she's not in the media, but I think she's like a professor. She wasn't thinking about her students, she wasn't thinking about work. Her only thing was, I need to get out of this facility so that I can be a mom to my newborn child. That whole three strokes took her out. Um, can't speak, can't walk, can't talk, can't hold her child. So I definitely understand what you're saying, Sunflower. I don't think Jamie was thinking of that either. And I don't think that his daughter was being malicious when she, released the statement. But it's one of those things, once it's out there, you can't necessarily pull it back. And arguing with the media just caused more media to report on it.
Yeah, actually, it's just not the very smartest thing, right? Like, if something were to happen to Obama, you wouldn't think like Sasha is gonna come out here and tweet about it, you know, like
I
one of the
don't know that
daughters.
that one's necessarily fair because the level of scrutiny that the Obama children have, and and media training that they had to go through just to be the president's daughter, I don't think she had that. I know she
So
worked with
that's
her
what's
father.
missing for me. Like, to be honest, this is just me, and maybe it's a lot of projection, but I just think that once you enter a certain level of celebrity, you have the media training. Mims, look at you, you got the media training down pat. I think one of your
Oh, I do
lives,
not.
no, Mims, because
I
one of
get
your
into
lives, someone said
firestorms.
no, but someone said your name, right?
Yeah.
And we
Hmm.
don't need to repeat it. But since then, you never like went on a diatribe or anything like that, and you kept your personal life under wraps. And that's Mims, YouTube star extraordinaire. So I
Huh.
feel
Huh.
like I feel
I haven't
like
had media training, but I guess I do have some level of just being in like corporate America, and you just kind of have to go with things. But I haven't technically had media training, but that costs.
but you got common sense, right? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
so I just expect more from other people. But yeah, that's all I came to do. I was so excited to see you on vacation. Rest, relax, repeat. I'm all for this, and I hope everyone has a really good day. Bye.
All right. Bye,
You
Sunflower.
too.
Okay, we got a couple super chats, and we got to get on to Kim Zolciak. A mental health and
Okay.
awareness. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I really appreciate that. We are really the straight shooters. I give you guys the information first, and y'all have been keeping me honest. Also, we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. So if you're watching now and you're not subscribed, we're almost 50,000 strong for the straight shooters. Additionally, on my Instagram, I'm nearing that 10,000 mark. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. It's Make It Make Sense Now. I've been taking you guys everywhere, concerts, now DR. So thank you guys. Princess, I see you in here. And Kim,
Amazing. Amazing. Woo, woo, woo.
Tamar says private
That's
people
an
do not
old.
say a word. They let PR speak for them. Your expectation of privacy diminishes when you open your own mouth. Yes, I agree,
Mhm.
Tamara. I just don't think that when your mom or your dad is really sick or really ill, and Jamie's young. He's in his what 50s,
Yeah,
and you don't
he's
expect
pretty
it.
young.
You don't know how might respond. I think she's like 29. You know, but thank you, Tamara. S, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. There was something else that I wanted to mention to you guys about. Oh, I can wait. I don't know how to. I don't know what I just did. I did something. I don't know what I did.
We still
Okay,
see
anyway.
you.
We got over 400 people in here. I think we have like 100 some likes. Definitely hit that like button, guys. Oh, we're right at 200. Let's move on to Kim Zolciak. And this is an open
Okay.
panel discussion. Anybody can come up. Guys, don't believe everything you see. My real life sister was telling me, "Did you see that Kim and Corey was cheating on each other?" And I was like, "Where did you hear that?" And they said media takeout. Do not run with a story that is just with media takeout. That's what I told her.
Right.
This does not pass the smell test. I think that the only person all up in Corey's groceries was Kim. Kim
Right.
was the Kim was the only person with doing anything with Croy and his hips. It was Kim. I think that she definitely I don't think her and Croy cheated, but when my sister told me that, I was like, I got to tell the people, don't believe this story. Now, if multiple sources run with it, go for it. But if it's just media takeout, it doesn't pass the smell test, guys.
Right.
Not at all. Had you heard this, that they were cheating and
I
there was a
heard
side
that
chick?
I heard that she allegedly, when the money started running dry around February, that first foreclosure notice time, had allegedly been eyeing a new big Papa style person and was lining up her ducks to leave. I heard that.
People call me a gold digger, but they just want what I have.
You're just jealous of her, Larger.
No, I don't think I'm not jealous of this particular colonizer, but yeah, no, she can have Croy and she can have 6 kids. And did you see he changed his tagline on his freaking Instagram?
I
I love
reported on
that.
it, yeah.
He is hilarious. I love that he's like, I want all the kids. I love that he wants child support. I love it. I hope it's true. I hope it's true. Let's see what old Kim does with that. Let's see what happens. Let's see
I'm
what
sure
happens.
that somebody who's looking for a man with an hourglass shape will definitely go for Croy. He
Yeah.
has
She
Who
he
is it?
has him and
Coach
Marceau
Ball?
Scott have the same amount of hips almost.
And don't forget Chris Jenner's boyfriend, Corey.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it
A
didn't pass
lot of
the
hips
smell
going on.
test. Oh my
Yeah, no,
goodness.
I don't know. I don't think that he was cheating. Her record of going out with married men already, maybe she may have been actually trying to put herself in a better position. And there's not a lot wrong with that. But, just don't spend all of the person's money and leave as soon as it goes, because then people are going to think what we're thinking. Like, stay for
I
6
don't think
months and
she
act like
cares.
you tried to work it out.
Hold on. No, I think that hold on one second. I think somebody's coming into the room. Kimmy Nicole, sound off. I think that's
Hello. Happy Mother's Day, Larger, and everyone in
And
the
happy
chat. Hey,
Mother's Day, Kimmy.
Mims.
Right on.
This particular Kim right here, I just want to throw her away. Like I just want us to just throw her away. I'm tired of her. I'm sick of her, and I'm betting that someone in her camp put out that story that they were cheating on each other.
Yeah, her camp probably did it, you think, huh?
Yeah.
Try to
And
garner some
part of me
sympathy
is
for her.
wondering if they are actually trying to get a divorce for real, like if this divorce thing isn't a whole story.
I could see that. I mean, we just talked about the for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Did I say that right? When
Yeah.
this has her Google hits up. So we were already talking about her for the foreclosures.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about her for the divorce, the bankruptcy, the tax debt, and now cheating rumors. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some PR people spinning this. They are still in the same house. Some people are saying that it's definitely, they're both stunt queens.
And she wants back on Roa.
Who do y'all think has the bigger booty?
Oh.
Croy. Troy definitely had that. He had a whole bubble butt, a whole
wait, real or paid
situation. Exactly.
Well, I mean, Kim, I will say this much. Kim, what she looks like now is a far cry from what she looked like when she came on the show. So whoever her doctor is has done a pretty good job. Like she has a shape now.
Yeah, and she doesn't even look like a cat.
Oh, I met a Big Papa. He wanted me to let you guys know he's single. He lives here on this resort. He has a 9-bedroom estate. So this resort so I'm not in an estate. They have like bungalows. I'm in a bungalow. But on the other side of the resort, people build all these massive homes. And his name is Earl.
Could you give me his number? Just send it to my DM.
Well, here's the thing, Kimmy. I told him, I said, yeah, my subscribers, they don't mind a Big Papa, but you got a harem of women and they're not about to be a part of a harem. He introduced me to a lot of his girls, he called them, and his family. And so I said, so you want me to tell my people about you and you expect them to be one of many?
No, I can't be one of many now. I can't do that.
That's what I said. I said, Earl, I can't set you up in good consciousness because my ladies, the straight shooters, they don't want that. So he was telling me about all his businesses and stuff like that. And he was like, we should come out and hang out. I'm like, no. But the good news is I think that he might help us out with the initiative. Remember I said that there's like a shelter for women who have been like abused and who are fleeing bad relationships near me. I told him about that last night, and he might donate to the cause because we're going to try to make sure that every kid gets at least like a toy or some form of a gift card while they're there for Christmas. So Earl might hook us up.
Oh my gosh, exciting.
Okay.
But no, I will not be taking the invite.
No harem applications.
No.
Pass on that.
He didn't tell me
she said what's he worth.
But he did go into detail. We talked a lot about his multiple businesses and companies. So yeah, Earl is the real deal. Not for educational purposes. I always meet the most random cool people. I never expected to meet with Earl. He could have paid for my food. I said it's included, but thank you, Earl. Okay, so yeah, this did not pass the smell test with Kim and Troy. I don't think that they cheated. I think they were in love up until the money ran out and Kim had to leave. I don't think she can go back to Big Papa because allegedly Big Papa does not have the same amount of money he had when they were together.
Well, at least she had that storage full of stuff she can pawn.
Oh yeah.
Why would you keep a ring that Big Papa gave you? When she said that Big Papa's engagement ring that he had given to her while she was married was in her safe, why would Croy allow any woman he was with that he was taking care of at that point, because he had, Atlanta Falcons money, keep a ring that another man gave, keep a desk that Big Papa gave you? None of it made sense.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. A lot.
And is it just me, or I always felt like even though he had Atlanta Falcons money, that she was still making more than him. Is that not true?
He had a contract when they met. And at the time that they met, let me put my allegedly banner. At the time that they met, he also had a girlfriend. And I think they lived in like a nice condo. So he wasn't spending all his money. He was actually saving it. Kim was on Tardy for the Party, but I technically don't think that show had a major budget because the ratings were never really there. I do think she made influencer money, but I think Corey had more money at the beginning. Now, when he started curling her wigs and he was retired and being her Uber driver so she could drink, I think that she was the breadwinner. So Corey was using his pussy to pay the bills. Kim was the big papa, and Corey was, y'all. She talks about his butt all the time. I'm sorry.
She does. She does.
Talking about how great some man's butt is if she's not at some point giving it a little tongue action.
Right.
It may not be for everybody, but I think it was for Kim.
I do too. Yeah, she was very enamored of that, but she was.
Yeah. Anyway, I will be taking you guys on the rest of this. I'll be taking you guys on the rest of this trip. I kind of low key want to go outside here and kind of see what the real DR is like a little bit more, because this is a little bit stuffy and a little bougie for me. It's a lot of like pro golfers here right now. And they're not like Earl. They're not a good time. So I want to go do that.
How hot is it?
Oh,
the weather is great. And somebody said something specifically about not coming to DR because of their treatment of darker complected people. I have started, reading up on that. I would love to interview some people. Maybe I'll come back to DR to interview people. There is a lot of, I don't know, how do I say this? Escorting is legal here. And I would love to talk to some of the people in that lifestyle.
Okay, Marlo need to go on over.
You guys.
I was not expecting that, Kimmy. Yeah, I want to talk to some of those people in their lifestyle for my new channel where I interview people. It'll be a lot of interviews like with people like Mr. Townsend. I don't know if you guys caught that interview, but I really wanted to know
that was excellent.
What prison life was like. What is like the real feeling when you are selling drugs, because everybody sees the money that you made, but nobody knows, is your heart beating if you have that in your trunk? You know what I mean? Like questions that people don't normally ask, but like the real stuff that goes on with that. I'm definitely gonna be doing that. But yeah, in terms of the colorism, I do feel it sometimes when I'm here. Yesterday I was in the lobby and I had a question and I had been waiting, and there was a white man who came up next to me, and I will say the guy went directly, the person who worked here at the front desk went directly to help him first. And it was like, did that just happen? And even after the man said, oh no, he was here first because the guy passed me up to get to him, even after he said that, he just sent somebody else to come and help me. So, I mean, I do feel some of that here, but for the most part, we gotta think if there is a color issue, and there are so many people of so many different hues here who need the tourism industry to survive. So it's a country where the actual people who work here don't make a lot of money. So if we pull all tourism, then not only does the country suffer, but the other people who need it's a lot. I mean, you do what you feel is best. If there's a blackout of the country to ensure that they aren't, sending Haitian people or dark-skinned Dominicans to Haiti, it's horrible. But that's something else. That'll be probably in my other channel, but guys, don't worry. If I were to go out in the streets and interview people, I would definitely do it with some form of security, somebody who spoke the language. But I want to tell these stories for you guys. I want to connect with real people. I don't need to connect with no stuffy golfer. Go ahead and give me a Earl, and his and whatever else, and tell me all. Ooh, maybe I should try to interview Earl.
Yeah.
Earl would be.
Earl sounds fun.
He does.
Earl would live the life.
He sounds fun.
Is it dangerous there? It can be dangerous there. It definitely can be dangerous there. Sam, sound off. Any other topics?
Good day, everybody, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Happy Mother's Day to you
Um,
too,
Happy
darling.
Mother's Day.
Thank you. I only have two quick um comments. The first
Mm-hmm.
one is about Jamie. Um, my heart goes out to him, especially considering well all the news and his daughter saying that something was wrong with him earlier. And even though she came back and said that he's okay, he's home, my heart still goes out to him because um exactly like you said, if she wanted it to be private, she should not have said anything. And I think that second part of her coming out to say he's good, he's been home for a while, been playing this ball, that ball, whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
think that there was just her way of trying to clean up the mess her statement made, not realizing, like you said, the actual
The
impact,
ramifications. Yeah.
right, that her statement would have made. So therefore, the PR people probably got to her, was like, okay, you went ahead, you made that statement, and now this is this, that is that. And so now it was up to her to now come and, make it right. And she's like, man, my dad is okay. He's doing this. He's been at the hospital for a while, but just continue to pray. So even that within itself, knowing, I mean, because I had a mom that was sick, God rest her soul, but it was like for a while when people would call me, I still put on that, my mom's doing good, mom is doing good. Just because I'm a private person, I just didn't want everybody in my business. And so it was only a few people that knew the actual severity of what was going on. But, like to everybody else, we were saying, man, pray. Man, she doing good, pray. She just resting, blah, blah, blah. So we all love Jamie. And the comment was made that we have never heard anything negative about him, which is the truth. I grew up with Jamie. I love Jamie, and a lot of young men look up to him. Man, I want to be like him. I want to do this And
Mm-hmm.
so he has been a mentor even when he didn't realize it. He was a mentor to a lot of people, both men and women alike. So I just ask for today for us just to, regardless of whatever the comments may be, just lift him up in prayer. And after
I
my
agree.
young man, my black young man, oh Lord, with this allegation of beating this woman or hitting this woman, whatever this woman is.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with you. I think that if you are a person that prays, definitely pray for Jamie Foxx because we don't know what's going on with him. And if you aren't a person that prays, send him positive energy as well.
Yeah.
Y'all asked what picket ball is. This is picket ball. It looks like something you might play on a cruise ship. Not my cup.
Okay. But
This guy looks like the people here playing golf over on this resort.
yes, he
That's not
does.
what
Yes, he
Earl is
does.
giving. That's not what Earl is
No,
giving. Okay.
no.
But guys,
But
mhm,
but after in right respect with the other gentleman, he is a part of our black community, and even though he may have chosen, outside of our race or whatever it is,
mhm,
we really don't have the whole entire truth. We don't have the whole entire truth. And unfortunately, in this new age culture, it is you're guilty before even proven innocent. And because his color is black, he is automatically guilty the moment he is with that white woman. The
Mm-hmm.
white community has already said he is guilty of hitting her. Even
Yeah.
if she hadn't even said it, they're already looking at him funny. They've been looking at him funny. And who all knows what all they've been trying to set up for him along the way. And so now here it is. She just gave them an inch, and these white people are going to take a mile a half, and a country. So we have to really look at it. A lot of the black men that are wealthy, that are well known, the entertainment, the ballers, they are falling for outside their race, and they are doing these unscrupulous dealing and leaving out our sisters and talking about us as if we are the scum of the earth. But you forgot that you came from us. This is Mother's
Wait, but
Day.
hold on.
Your
I'm
mother
a
is black.
little Sam. I'm a little confused. All right, so in one vein, you're saying we need to lift him up and believe him because he was already going to be a target because he dated white women. But then I also feel like you're saying he turned his back on black women. So are you saying we need
No.
to lift him
Okay.
up? Or
Okay. Actually, okay. What I am saying is let's not be too quick to
to
jump
condemn
on the
him?
bandwagon. I'm not
Hmm.
saying, I am not saying to lift him up and to be, oh yeah, protect him. No, what I'm saying is let's take the information that is given to us because we don't have the whole entire truth with a grain of
Hmm.
salt and watch and see. But do not be so quick to join the white man's bandwagon in lynching him. That's all I'm
Hmm.
saying. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have already decided to lynch him because he's black. So, let us be careful in the black community that we don't lynch ourselves before we get real clarity as to what really happened. That's all I'm saying.
I think that I agree with you. I do think that it's still in present day, people don't believe that you can date whoever you want. I think that whomever he chose to date is completely on him. I'm one of those people, love is love. But I'm also a straight shooter. And I think that getting Megan Fox now is him pandering to the black community. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
of course. Of
I
course. Of
just
course.
don't think that that's his type. So that's what I was bringing up when I called him a stunt queen. Whether he did or
Oh,
did not do that to this young lady, I don't know. I wasn't there. His court case will come and all the facts will come out. But in terms of him getting with Megan Fox and Megan Fox choosing to be with this man who is just 1 month
Yeah,
into
that
a
part.
scandal, it's coming off as stunt queen, just like
Yeah,
okay.
this picture.
yeah,
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. 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 I understand you now because it was a little, for me, for a moment, it was a
Mhm.
little confusing there. I was like, okay. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm not the kind of person now. Typically, I do say, I believe the victim. I typically side with the victim, but I haven't really heard too much from her. I've been following what was said, and it's all been kind of jumbled. I did not think that it was a good PR move for them to release video footage of her
No,
being
it
out at the
wasn't.
club. Are you saying that people? I know people that go to the club after a funeral. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Maybe she, if this did happen to her, maybe she wanted a drink. I don't know. Releasing the video footage of her going to the club after whatever transpired was not a smoking gun to me. I think it was a bad PR move, and as a result, I think that's part of the reason why he got dropped because they can't sway public opinion anymore. That's why he's going through his attorney now, for to release these statements. So I don't know if it was, I think that people still rallied around him at first, but I think he messed up saying, well, look at her. She went to the club. Okay, it's a black and white photo. Okay, she's drinking. It, some
It
people
was
go and
more
have
like
drinks.
he was
Yeah.
making her a bigger victim than she was really initially was.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I said Megan Fox. I meant Megan Good. Y'all know sometimes I
Yeah,
misspoke.
yeah.
I meant Megan Good. Megan Fox is with the loser who cheated on her, who cheated on
Yeah,
Megan Fox.
yeah.
Um, oh, the Megans are really
Okay.
winning. I
Yeah.
didn't think
Wow.
that. The Megans are doing it. But um, yeah, I don't know. I until everything comes out with what exactly happened, do I think that this man is capable of doing something like that to a woman? I don't know, but I think anybody's capable of doing anything. So I
I just
usually
want
Yeah,
to say
try
that.
to
I mean,
that
reserve.
part.
I
we
usually
all
try
are
to reserve.
capable.
Yeah, I don't know. He
That
could have done
part.
that to that woman, and she very
He
well
could
could
have.
have experienced that and went to the club. People do different things. Some people are in an abusive relationship and they get abused, and they go out to dinner with the person the same night. There's cycles of abuse, and everybody handles it differently. I
Right.
Yes,
just
everybody does.
it's a no, it's a horrible situation. On this young man had a future. If he did hit that woman or abuse her, he deserves to be prosecuted to the
Yes, he
full
does.
extent of the law.
Right.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
Can we
does.
talk about just for real quick though? So
Mhm.
what's that guy who was in Vegas with his girl and they were out at the club and he was a Caucasian man and he beat the woman about the head at the club and TMZ released the video and he was a to-do guy, like he's well known. And then after the thing happened, nothing. We didn't get to hear any follow-up. Did he get dropped from his team? Did his movie get taken away? Did he lose any endorsements? And the
No,
statement
no,
that
no.
we didn't hear anything. So
What
I
guy
just
though?
Because,
need,
Hold
like
on one
you
second,
said,
Sam. Hold on one
he
second.
was
Let her,
white.
Sam. We gotta let her finish. Hold on one second.
Oh, sorry for
We,
that.
it's all good. I just feel like all of this disdain and all of this believe the victims and believe what our eye sees needs to be across board with the come down and the heavy laid on him. So this guy has an accusation hurled out. No physical footage, no nothing. And the other guy, I don't know, because anybody tell me in the chat, do you nobody remembers TMZ run with the story? It was a guy and he was beating her about the head and she hit him back once and he was beating her at the club in Vegas and he was on some kind of football team. We didn't hear nothing. He's still playing. There's
well, hold
no
on, hold on. I
repercussions.
I don't. I mean, look.
I'm not saying you should get away with it. I'm
No,
just
nobody should
simply
get away with it,
stating.
but we can't say that it's across the board for black people because we saw a whole video footage of what's his name hitting Sweetie. Who's the Migos
I didn't see
person? The
who.
lead one?
Sweetie got hit by somebody, the rapper girl?
Yeah, her boyfriend. Who was it from the Migos that she dated?
Yeah, see, I don't know
Who-
about that. Or else I would have believed what my eyeballs saw.
Y'all
You
put
know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
chat. Who was Sweetie dating from the Migos? I can't remember the name. It's Offset, Takeoff, and who's the main guy? Um, I can't think of his name. Who's the main guy from the Migos? Y'all put it in the chat. I'll look it
Who?
up.
Quavos?
Quavo. But
Quavos
there
put
was
his hands
elevator
on
footage
somebody?
of it was Sweetie.
No
And they were in the
way.
elevator and I can't remember if it was about some car keys or something, but he like pushed her and stuff like that. And
But
nothing has happened to
okay.
him, and we saw actual footage of it. So it's not just a black or white thing, is what I'm saying. I think that some people cover things up,
Well,
and
I'm
some
talking
people do.
specifically about the loss of endorsements, the loss of they're taking him out of the marble sphere. They're doing all these things to this guy with no footage. And I did not know this about Sweetie and the Quavo guy. And I'm very concerned now for Chloe Bailey, who's been kicking it with Quavo. And if that's the
Casting?
guy, yeah, I've been seeing pictures of them together. And so if that's been what's happening, I'm very concerned for her because I love Chloe Bailey. But
I haven't seen any
yeah,
massive backlash
forget that.
against him. I do think that there are a lot of male athletes, male celebrities who have such a team of people that they do something like that, and you see it 1 minute and then it's gone, sweep the next minute. But I do
Yeah,
think that there is, for black men, I'll say it as a black man, there is a spotlight on us. And although people will build you up and they'll be there for, the rise, they will definitely be there for the fall. And that's kind of what happened. But in my opinion, I'm gonna let you go last because I gotta get back to paradise.
Well, I only have one more thing, and that's it. I'm gonna draw.
Uh-huh.
I only have one more comment I wanted to make, and this is about um Miss Kim Zolciak.
Okay.
Yeah, that first of all, never really tolerated her on Housewife. Always saw her as an opportunist. People were only there to serve her, and whenever they were good for her that, she, gravitated to them and liked them. And when she did the display with her, w- or with the black lady that was working for her, the way how she treated her kind of gave me a little, sour edge on my teeth with her. But considering the fact that her and Corey is quote unquote getting a divorce, part of me don't want to believe it, and part of me does believe it because she has seemingly been the man of the relationship, and Corey has been the female of the relationship. And
What are you trying to say by that?
I can see her, you know, everybody calls Marcel a narcissist. Well, Kim is a female narcissist. And I can see her bullying him into subjection to whereas he's foot and foot underneath her and thinking it was love, yeah,
His fault. His fault for leaving
it is
his
a
family. His
mental.
fault for spending all his money. His fault for turning a mistress into a wife. What did you think if ever you were broke that she would leave you? It was in her vows. She said if the money was gone, I'm gone. But we gotta close out soon though, Sam. So we gotta let, in my opinion, jump in. In my opinion.
Hey, ma'ams, I just wanted to say hi. No, I just wanted to say hi to you because I see you on vacation. You're not a mama. I'm not gonna say Happy Mother's Day to you,
No,
but Happy Mother's Day to all the other mothers. But
no,
I was
saying Happy
calling.
Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Listen, I saw all your vacation vlogs, and I was like, oh, he's on the beach. I need to be on the beach too. Okay. You're making me real jealous right now.
Oh,
you got me looking up.
I'm doing like.
You got me looking up trips now.
Yeah, I mean, there are things to be said about DR, and I might be doing an expose on DR if I can work out the logistics. I definitely will come back and talk about some of the things going on with the color and the prostitution being legal. Because I'll tell you guys, I had a very scary incident happen on the way to the casino. I was by myself. I had Ubered, which was my saving grace. I think I had Ubered, and the guy stopped me and was offering me some girls, and I'm just like, casino. Like it was a 45-minute drive already. It's pitch black. There's not a lot of street lights, and I just was like, imagine if I were, a younger person, a single woman, or you know what I mean. It gave dangerous, and he really wanted me to not go to the casino. And I just thank God when I actually made it to the casino. Guys, we are going to have to close out really soon. So sound off.
Hi.
Hello.
I will start first then. I just wanted to come up quickly to say that I am nothing initially the Jonathan Mayer guy, but I feel like he might have probably beat this woman up, and the relationship with Meagan Good is obviously a PR stunt. He's trying to get black women to cater to him because a lot of them have been desensitized to his case because of this dating choice. And that is really stupid. And I hope that Meagan Good has been paid really, really well for that, at least for the embarrassment.
Yeah, I definitely, it's not a good look, Meagan. She has the world as her oyster. She's single again. She has not aged at all. She's doing multiple TV shows, aging. Movies, and she gets with this man. Okay.
No trouble.
I don't know.
Miss Kiki, sound off.
Pardon. No, I don't find him ugly, by the way, but that is not a good look for Meagan at all. I don't find him ugly.
Yeah, nobody said he was ugly. I just showed you a picture. I just showed a picture. How you interpret the picture is on you.
You were being
shade. The shade.
Miss Kiki, definitely sound off. How are you, friend?
Hey, Mims, can you hear me?
Yes, happy Mother's Day to
Thank
Acetoe if you're a mom.
you.
I hope I pronounced that right. Acetoe and Miss Kiki if you guys are mothers.
Thank you very much. I am a mom. This is my first time calling in, so I'm nervous, but I
But she's a
always wanted.
long time subscriber, y'all. Miss Kiki has
Yes,
been
I
here since day
am.
one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
I hope you enjoy your vacation. So I'm gonna hurry up. I just wanted to know if you were coming back for Roa, any after show.
Okay, so let me tell you guys. I have to figure out a way to watch this show here tonight because tomorrow I believe I'm hosting a panel, 10 a.m. Central with Layla and Grace Report.
Oh,
So I won't be on tonight, but I should be on 10 a.m. Central, and I will keep you guys posted on the community tab. But that's a very big deal for the channel. Those two content creators are huge
yes, I
and well
watched them.
respected in
Mhm.
these YouTube streets. So the fact that I'm even on a panel with them again is like a blessing. But I will let you guys know. And thank you for the promotion, Miss Kiki.
Okay. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Just have a good time, and all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day.
Happy
You guys
Mother's
deserve
Day.
it
Thank
for all the moms
you.
in the world. Y'all get a mimosa and live
Happy
y'all's best
Mother's Day
life.
to all the mothers,
Having
but
it
in France,
currently.
it's next week. That's why I didn't click. In France, Mother's Day is next Sunday.
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
it's not the same date.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I
Well,
didn't.
I'm telling y'all in advance for the French mothers. Happy early
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day.
I tell that to my
Yes.
mother.
We got to go, guys. Thank you so much for everybody. In my opinion, again, I did not think that you were telling me Happy Mother's Day. I don't have the parts
Sending
to be a
the
mom.
wishes to your mother.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.